down to purest stone.
And yet, look now what crawls forth.
One, it seems, that God forgot.
Strange expedition, this one. Don't mind saying this backwater wasn't my first choice. But a knight of House Boleyn always answers their king's call. For nearly a century, House Boleyn has sat at the head of the Empire's table. Know why? Not the church and its eerie little minions. Rather the blood and sweat of its finest knights. With any luck, we'll be back on the mainland soon without expending too much of either. Strange expedition, this one.
The gate to the Holy City did not fall shut without reason. The ancients built it to defend against the plague.
The ancients are dead, Governor. It's our duty, not theirs, to save the people of Caelin. Can you not hear them yourself, crying out for help, calling us through the stone?
I hear nothing. The mountain won't yield to your words the way men do.
Of course it will. All I need is someone who speaks its language.
Serum. I suppose you have no fear of the pestilence at all. Do you believe the Madrigal? She brought an army and a will to match it. Perhaps I've grown too accustomed to retreat. It's said that your people built this gate during the First War with the Plague. When it fell a year ago, you could hear it in every corner of the island, like thunder. It woke me from a deep sleep, one I feel I've never quite returned to.
Tender of the words, speaker of the dead, those who walk between the rain. There's a beauty to the old names, even in their heresy. Surprised I recognize you, Serum. I used to sneak into the archives at night to read stories of your people. The church considered it forbidden knowledge. Old fools hiding from what they don't understand. But I think we understand each other. There is an inscription at the base of the gate. It speaks of a chamber to the west, a means of opening the way. This is why you're here. Go to the chamber and be seen by your god. Let your presence be my passage.
dead here, Saren. I feel them. Their fingertips clawing against the bottom of my feet. Your foolish kind, thinking they were building walls, gates, temples. They built only tombs. There is a place for you here. The void inside you can be filled. Throw down your weapons and wait for his embrace. Soon you will feel his fingers wrapping around your mind, his hand around your skull. This is salvation. God's hands will enfold you. Some of them begged. Some of them prayed. When we took their eyes and cut their throats. But there are no gods to answer. Not even yours.
How disappointing. Even your own history rejects you. I should have known better. believing I could find purpose in the last descendant of a failed race. But my purpose is clear. I have given my life to God 1,000 times over, and God in turn has made my life an arrow. An arrow pointed straight through this stone, at the heart of the rotten Kalen. Go now, Serum. This is not your story, not anymore. What must it be like to have no true name? To be defined by that which you seek to kill? I imagine it like a pit within your chest. And all you can do is dig deeper.
We should not linger, Serum. The madrigal has no further use for us, or for reason, it seems. But you can still be of use in Sacrament. I pray we both make it back in one piece. People of Sacrament, my people. We find ourselves in a place we never sought, under the eyes of history. A plague that spent 1,000 years confined to stories is now clawing at our gate. The threat of anarchy swells beneath us. God's chosen descend from on high. And none of us can say what tomorrow will bring. But what I know is that our stone walls do not compare to the strength of our will. And I know both will withstand whatever rises against Sacrament, no matter the cost. History has called upon us, and history will remember how we answer.
Eyes up.
Stirring words. If only words were enough. But don't worry, Serum. The blade on his hip is no ornament. When the time comes for him to draw it, pray you're at his back and not in his sights.
Serum, we can't all take up plows and hoes. Some of us need to take up swords. Not like I'm...
On watch. Aylesworth's got the backbone of a worm. If he really cared for his city, his daughter would be in the stockade.
I've heard words like those before. Bainbridge came to my village in Waith, gave a rousing speech. I enlisted the next day. And for what? Mud and stale fish cakes and killing poor fishermen who took up arms against Phelan? What were they fighting for? Probably someone else's rousing speech.
In Sacrament of all places. I have a hint of Syrian blood too, you know, on my mother's side, 8 generations back.
Don't think I haven't noticed you running about, stirring up trouble. Sacrament's got problems enough as it is. Why did Ellsworth scurry off to the mountain gate? Is he too scared to face the problems here at home? Eyes up. Eyes up.
Sacrament endure.
Keep a wide berth, Saren. More and more of them. I've heard them. Ever since you set foot on Sacra. The whispers. Gashes in the sanctity of our world.
They're stronger than you know, Sarim. Stronger even than they know. When I first came to Sacra, I was told it was a godless, uncivilized place. Instead, I found a people full of grace and resilience, both qualities sorely lacking in Phelan. I found something else here too, if only for a time.
On alert.
Maybe she's hiding in
Ah, there you are, Casper. I see you've met my friend. Oh, please forgive us our guile. It was necessary. Something in my gut told me something in yours would keep you from ignoring old Casper. Don't worry, I've not brought you here to ask for copper or savor. In fact, I've something to give to you. This letter needs to make its way to Ellsworth's hands. A little guard told me he's in the war room right now. I've got no shoes to my name, but they'll let you walk right in. Oh, I know what you're thinking. What's a worm like me doing with a message for the governor? It's not from me, you ox. This island is a tapestry, my friend, and one little bit of string can go all the way from Beggar's Alley clear back to the mainland. If you want to survive, you'd best start learning which strings around here are short, and which ones are very long indeed.
You don't scare me, Serum.
You don't look from it.
Careful, Serum. Ellsworth's inside with Odessa. He had her summoned to the war room this morning. Even I've got the sense to steer clear of that. If you venture into the war room, I suggest you be discreet, or well-armored.
Take the upper passage out, then leave by the northwest gate.
What are you doing?
Guard Bennett often sleeps on duty, and the ramparts above him will be unmanned. Head north to Ermgard and Merrin, or west to the Glades. Anywhere but here.
So that's it then.
You have to go.
I was dragged through the gates in chains. I didn't ask to come here. Or are you too busy groveling to Phelan that
Enough! Just go.
I was gone.
Odessa! She wouldn't have wanted this. Don't be seen when you go. Zerum, She was gone when you arrived. Do you understand? Many of our affairs concern you, but not all. A letter? Please, let me see it. The eyes of history indeed. Winnick and I must make for the Weeping Sisters at once, south of Sacrament. But the route through the lowland meadows is scarred with pestilence. Perhaps our interests align once again. Our protection, your glory.
I've known Odessa since she was just a baby in Anora's arms. Still, the number of guards who say to my face that she should hang makes me wonder what they say about her behind my back.
A watcher, as you know, must be a meticulous steward of ancient Serum texts. Of course, it is forbidden for an apprentice to go snooping through his master's... well, never mind where it came from. I found it. A copy of Elsa's inscription, but complete. Please, take this book to Elsa for me. Tell her it's from Roan. I mean, if she asks, she knows who I am, of course. Probably. But one must always cite one's sources.
Without sending word.
Marin is not my responsibility. Now get on with you.
Serum, please. Will you make him listen?
To what? We've long known the plague is loose in the Marin woods.
But this is different. No one's heard from the village for days. My parents...
Live outside our walls. My duty is to Sacrament. Those beyond her gates must fend for themselves. If the Serim wish to indulge your... hysterics, that's their concern. But if you ask me, the Dasher are precisely where they belong.
And where's that?
Not here. Marrow's not my concern, but you might find the forest suits your interests, Serim. The boy speaks the truth. My scouts have reported the pestilence running rampant there. They say you hear it before you see it. Not sure what to make of that.
Will you help Serim? Randolph and his men don't care about anyone outside Sacrament's walls. But lots of us got family in Merin. Even Odessa was born there. I only moved here to apprentice for Fillmore.
Every trinket a treasure.
Serim? The governor released his own daughter!
What's this? A book? Who's Rome? Oh. I didn't realize the Watcher had an apprentice. Well, let's have a look. I'll recognize this. It's the same inscription as out here, only... this one is complete. We remember the chosen few, Sivian and his fiercest unspoken, who fought these trials through wrath and silence. Yet, the endless gauntlet took them to madness. Now Serim are no longer forged here. They are hunted. Abandon this place. For Sivian and his shades still stalk these chambers. There is no trial of the worthy. Only death. Forever the tomb of the Echo Knights. No, it can't be. There must be a purpose to this place, a meaning. It can't just be chaos. The world above, that endless rabble, that is chaos. But the ancients were wise, were mighty. Didn't they?
See that?
First the tavern, and then me husband. You haven't seen my Gordon. Big man, belly laugh, moustache more crumbs than hair. I told him, go and fetch us a load of clams from the coast, down by the old keep. Simple, eh? Knowing him, he probably got carried out with the tide.
Jabs from Phelan. I have seen questions.
up on top of the old bridge! God's reach! Finally someone heard. I was out fishing for clams when a pack of the Risen came through. I thought I could make my way across the old bridge and out the other side of Mariner's Keep. But this fort's in worse shape than I am. The board's rotted out behind me, and the ladder ahead is pulled up. Last time I tried to be clever. Please, see if you can find another way around before I end up like that poor sod over there.
Fresh meat.
What's this then? Kick down the ladder! You have my thanks, traveler. Any more time stranded up here and I'd be eating my shoes. Wife's gonna kill me. I think I'll keep this between us, if that's all right with you. I know Caroline sees me as the heroic sort. Wouldn't want to dispel her of that notion. Oh, I'll clamber over the bridge, but not with you watching. That particular show won't have an audience. The secret to a good meal? A bit of love, a bit of patience, and enough butter to kill a horse.
Fresh blood.
Near the back.
Not a war was won on an empty stomach. Oh, it's you again. My thanks, friend, for keeping our little adventure between us. Eh?